pretty good at drinking beer. I'm pretty good at drinking beer.
Hey guys, it's Thursday, my liver's least favorite day of the week, and right now we are totally on track for keeping up with the percentile. I was out working in the garage. My daughter, who stores her sports car for the winter, it needed to be moved so I could get into the attic of the garage to get the Christmas decorations out. So of course it was dead, and the last time I borrowed some stuff to my neighbor, he treated himself to my battery charger, so that was missing. So finally got the car running with my truck, and then he came home and gave me my battery charger back. Perfect timing. I got the Christmas decorations in, had a few of these. These are really good. What I really like about this is it doesn't even have to even say celebration. This is just an all-around good beer. We've already reviewed this, and I'm going to continue reviewing it the rest of the evening. Right off the bat, I want to say a huge thank you to Paul, BandEBrewReviews. Last night at, God, it was like, it had to have been, you'd have to check with Chuck on this, like right at the end of the shift, the UPS guy shows up, and you know, the lights are all on in the house. I mean, obviously Chuck isn't on the scene anymore, keeping these guys on track, because if you're gonna show up at like, it was after, I know it was after 7:30, it was late. Just kind of dumped a box on the porch, and if it wasn't for the dog barking, I would have never known it was there, which is good that Shelby alerted me, because Paul left a box bigger than that. He sent a bunch of stuff. We did a beer trade. I still haven't sent my stuff in his direction. The problem with the beer trade this time of the year is it was 30 degrees below zero at the wind chill several times today, and close to that last night. Thankfully, as I was unpacking everything looked good right up until the last bottle. And of course, as Murphy's Law would have it, this was one of the ones that he really wanted to know what I thought. You can, I don't know if you can make it out. There's still a little bit of a ice wedge. This was the only one in the box that was frozen, and it had pushed a little bit of beer past the cork. So I'm gonna let this completely thaw out, and we're gonna look at this tomorrow. Kind of a spoiler alert. Hopefully it has survived. Probably a little bit of the top end has been taken off on it because of the whole freezing thing. This one has American hops, Belgian yeast, aged in white oak bourbon barrels. And this was one that Paul really was hoping that I would enjoy. So we're going to take a look at this tomorrow. But there's some good stuff in there. And of all the stuff that he sent, there's only one that I know that I've had, and it was before the E-scale. I'm pretty sure I did a review on it, but it was definitely before the E-scale. So everything that you sent, Paul, is gonna show up on the E-scale. So, but like I said, a lot of that stuff I was just like, never even heard of this one, never even heard of this one. So it all looks good. And seems how Paul is a well, he's much more knowledgeable than me. It's probably some pretty good shit. And he also brews his own, which I think one of those is yours. As promised, we're going to be looking at 12 Dogs of Christmas Ale from Thirsty Dog Brewing Company. This is from my big brother, the other Paul, Hasman, 440, who is enjoying a little downtime. Kind of like my downtime, except for with him. Why not take advantage of it through the holidays? I just hope you get back early in the new year. 12 Dogs, or sorry, Thirsty Dog was started from a gentleman who started his life out at Great Lakes Brewing. So this is probably going to be good. We're looking at 21.5 IBUs, 8.3% by volume, and it's best served now. I'm sure it's not going to be needed, but I really like the glasses, so we're going to put it in that. And it's been a while, so let's break out the hammer. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not even going to show you the bottle cap. We'll show you. I'll show you another one. This one has the price on it, and it's not a cheap. It's not a cheap 6-pack. Thank you, Paul. Oh yeah, got some good color, good carbonation. Wasn't kicked too many times by the postman. Got a finger ahead. Ooh, it has a little bit of the initial smell of like a brown ale, but with those spices in there. Honestly, I'm not overly sure what all of those are. Check with Jameson or Paul. With a kind of a on top of all that good smell, it has, you know, kind of a little bit of a bread or a biscuit in the background. Oh, and again, of course, this time of the year, I'm a little plugged up. Don't have my medication in my system. So, cheers, guys. You know, it's been like a year. Maybe I should have looked it all up, but all those different spicy notes, I'm sure they're probably using at least a little bit of cinnamon or something in there. Nutmeg. Yeah, I don't even know. Maybe it would seem more interesting if I could blurt out all that shit, but I don't know. When I upload these, I check out, usually I only check out Beer Advocate just to see what they give it for a rating, find out how off I am on my thoughts on some things. Like, for instance, the Founders, that actually had an outstanding, and I honestly, I can see that. I'm just to me, the really sour tarts are something that I'm now experimenting with, and I'm becoming, there's more appreciation for them. I don't know, it's like, for instance, that one last night, if I would have had like a 6-pack of them, I probably would have drank all 6 of them last night. They were just, it was really good. And when I saw that it had a listing of outstanding, I was just like, kind kind of short of that one at a 7.5. But that was my thoughts at that moment in time. But that one is definitely worth a try, and is definitely well liked. But I didn't know that until afterwards. I just don't want to be influenced by anybody else's opinion on it. I just want it to come straight from me. Yeah, this is good. There's more of that, what I would say, that seasonal spices to it. The biscuit, which you can get more in the nose of it and kind of less in the taste of it. So still really nice. I can see why Hasman liked this. Which still, coming from a PBR guy, is kind of a departure. I'm proud of him. I hear everybody's home, which would be with dinner, so I hate to... Oh, look what time it is. Yeah, I guess I didn't wear a watch today. Here it is. Oh, see, the dog got fed, but... Yeah? Okay, I'll be right there. Yeah, along with that, how it became that seasonal stuff, but that nice spicy, and it's not overdone. It's just it's kind of what I would expect for a seasonal brew for this time of the year. Would I drink it all year round? No, probably not. Just because something like this, put as it's like something special, and you kind of look forward to it. Kind of like the other one that he sent, the Great Lakes, which kind of looking forward to trying that. So far, I was thinking about breaking into these last night, but what did I end up drinking last night? 1050, global warming. Yeah, couple of those maybe. Yeah, I like this. It's very smooth, very refined. It's not overdone on anything. Those spices and those flavors are in there, with just a little bit of a a biscuit right at the end, and then you kind of notice that spice in there. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that probably the two most dominant ones are a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg. Hate to cut it short, but I'll probably take this up and have this with dinner. Recap on the politics. If I was a founding father, I would drag him from the building, and probably most of the politicians right now, and execute them in the streets. That's it. That's a recap on politics as far as I'm concerned. And tomorrow we'll give this guy, after today we are, mostly down to a liquid. We're going to take a look at local species from Blue Mountain Barrel House. And we'll be looking at, probably mix a bunch of the stuff from Paul in with the seasonals, because right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's at least 7 seasonal Christmas ales in there. So we'll take a look at all those. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a good Thursday. Hopefully, why do I keep looking at my watch when I'm not wearing it? Why am I not wearing it? Hope you guys enjoy your Thursday. I'm going to continue. Looks like I got basically a full celebration to go along with my full 12 dogs of Christmas ale. If you can find this and you're looking, oh, honey. It's got, hang on. Okay, fine. There's honey in there. On the E scale, once again, not to like, wuss out or anything, but keep in mind a lot of these, I'm rating them for what they are. This is a seasonal ale, and this is something I'm going to seek out and want to have this time of the year. So am I going to be drinking it all the time? There's some of these that I would, that I'd say is a 10, and I would take them anytime I can get them. Something like this, I would say, as far as a seasonal ale, I would probably put this in as an 8 for what it is. Very good. I would definitely pick them up this time of the year if I could get them. And Paul, I have not seen anything from Thirsty Dog up here, which now is kind of a shame, because now I wonder what some of the rest of the stuff from this brewery is like. So I give this an 8, and take a look at that tomorrow. And I hope you guys enjoy your Thursday and Friday. I just love Fridays when they're over. So cheers, guys. See you tomorrow.